Mark, did we ever have an intense Daredevil Punisher debate?
I don't remember.
It's hard to get over. It's too low to get under. You're stuck in the middle. The pain is thunder.
Hey, what is up? Hi guys.
You're stuck in the middle. The pain is thunder.
See ya.
I thought a trip to Mount Vernon might do your soul some good.
Hit up Ariel.
I'm a villain in my city.
Hey yo, there I go again, kicking some dumb flow.
Hold that.
The pot, it ain't gumbo though. Suchi on the hip, it's on the drum roll ho.
My boy Marc lives in New Jersey.
Switching the
Junior.
that don't hold go. We out in Soho.
It's Thursday Night Live.
Man, y'all know that bitch is whack. Y'all gon' tell her or not. Y'all report everything. Y'all be telling a lot.
Hey.
I'm a villain in my city.
Like tech. Pussy in the crown, everything in check.
We back.
Hit up Ariel.
The soundboard gone, man, for a reason. There's reasoning to this. We're not just saying it to say it, bro. Like it's just eliteness. There's a certain standard, and Ariel is above it.
I tried,
in
bro.
my opinion.
Thank you, man.
When it
Appreciate
comes to it. But welcome.
My boy Marc lives in New Jersey.
Welcome, Mark. Episode 316 of the Chillin' with Villains podcast. Welcome, brother.
What's going on, man? How you guys doing?
Doing good. Yourself?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard you were, I saw a little bit. You were streaming some Assassin's Creed today.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's
Damn.
fire.
Thoughts?
Really
Thoughts?
enjoying it.
Did you finish
Really
it? It's
enjoying
over?
it. What you say?
It's over? You finished it?
No.
He's halfway through, bro. He collected already 45 out of the 50 something that you have to collect for sure.
Nah. Chill out.
But is it good though? Is it?
Yeah, it actually is. It actually is really good in my
Okay.
opinion so far. The
Alright.
combat's really smooth. I feel like they're getting really creative with how they're shooting it, like or not shooting it, but like, you know what I mean, like video game like cinematography.
Yeah.
Like it there are a lot of times where I was like, wow, okay, like this is not the you know,
The typical kind of third person.
typical, yeah, like a lot of stuff that did in the cutscenes was very cool. Graphics are great. Yeah.
What are you playing it on,
honestly-
by the way? So we know what perspective you're talking from here.
What you mean?
Like, what are you playing this on PC? Or are you playing this on?
Oh,
like,
PC.
Yeah,
PC.
oh, PC. Okay.
But it would look great on PS5 too, or
All right.
Xbox. It would look great on any of those.
Okay. Well, I mean, in terms of camera movement in video games, I gotta say that the only standouts I have is Mirror's Edge, because that like made first person look really cool. And
Yeah, it did. I don't mean in terms of I just honestly, I mean in terms of like the cutscenes, like the cinema, like when you're in some of these cutscenes, the way they do the
cinematics
like,
on it.
Yeah, like it's really cool. Like it's not like you know how most video games, it's like, you know,
It just looks like a video game movie. Yeah.
This does not feel like when you're watching the cutscenes, it kind of feels like you're watching a cinematic trailer.
Cool. All right.
You know what I mean?
Alright,
Like
okay.
it's like the cinematic trailers for all the video games, how they always look like they're usually pretty cool and they
Yeah,
look
yeah.
great. This, like the way they're shooting it, that's what it kind of feels like.
All right.
I'll say that. It's honestly like it has potential to be top 3 or 5 in the franchise.
Wow.
Y'all are some fucking nerds, bro.
Yo, for real. And I
Y'all
was
are
gonna
some
say,
nerds.
Yo.
Cheers to that, bro.
Do we do one for JB?
I think we should.
Crispy, like our cream.
ooh, yo, I never brought
Pause
it down.
that. Pause that.
I never
But
brought
we-
it down.
Huh?
Yeah, that wasn't
What?
that was something else.
Oh, you didn't like that? But
Nah, I
I
like
said,
that.
I mean, I had to add. I gotta add some context to that. Like
Yeah,
there is
so, like,
context. Like we just
yeah.
had Krispy Kreme donuts.
I actually never had mine. It was still in the microwave.
Tenant confirmed. That I just reminded you, bro. It's in the
And he's
microwave.
gonna eat that shit when you leave.
Don't forget it, bro.
Forget it again.
Don't
He's
forget
gonna
it.
call you laughing, eating the donut.
Guys, join our Krispy Kreme giveaway that we're doing.
We're gonna FedEx you
we'll
a
deliver.
Krispy Kreme donut.
We'll deliver
Oh,
you.
Danny
from up
Rue,
here.
$10 dono, bro. What's up, guys? Something came out. Hope you all have a great pod tonight. Can't tune in. Sadly, love you guys. Also
Damn.
support Looney Tunes. F you, Warner Brothers.
Damn.
Hey, man.
the
Hope everything's
hell?
good. We appreciate the $10,
All
brother.
right, bro.
Yes, sir, man.
Shout out to Danny.
And we will support Looney Tunes, man.
Yes, sir. But guys, we got our boy Mark from New Jersey over here. I am one of your hosts, JB. Alongside me, again, soundboard god Ariel. Cheers,
Hit up
bro.
Ariel.
So that was the context to the Krispy Kreme comment. I hope y'all can forgive me. I hope y'all are understanding of the situation. Maybe not. But welcome, everyone. Yes, I saw in the chat someone mentioned, I think it was Christian, episode 316, missed opportunity for the intro to be Stone Cold's theme song, as I did John Cena's last week. But
Yeah.
we, like, I don't know why starting something just came up. I think we were just
Yeah,
like freestyling, right?
it was just,
And then I
yeah.
was like, oh, this just fits the vibe right now. So
Yeah.
hope y'all enjoy that. Hope y'all enjoy the soundboard god. We are missing, again, Deja Vu,
Brimless.
back to back. We are brimless. Yo, a brimless hat. There's nothing worse than a brimless hat. And it's just the same for the podcast. Nothing worse than a brimless podcast.
Yo,
No brimmy boy.
brimless hats, bro.
Hollywood Eunice is out.
The
doing
Y in Hollywood.
The-
The
yo,
Y in Hollywood, bro. I've been saying that
the
since
summer.
when?
The summer here in New York is approaching, and he is quickly just turning into the beautiful butterfly that he is.
Yo, it hit like 62
He's on
and he's
the
like, yo.
summer hours already, bro.
Yeah.
He's on the summer hours.
Like, it's crazy because he was on a great streak. He was on a great little run. Super proud of him.
And this is why he was banking all the pizza.
Yeah, but welcome everybody. Mark, would you like to talk to chat with us? Who is here
Got
with us
you.
tonight? It is Thursday, March 20th, 8:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You know, we got our boy C Baby.
What?
Said it's Thursday Night Live. No Amanda, we made it. CWV Thursday. Larry said, "Let's go." AD, we live in this city, bruh. I put. I don't know if you guys saw my poll, but I put, "Are you ready?" And I had put 2 options, and I put yes, and then yes, born again. So, and everyone was yes, Born Again won, so we're good. Pascal said, I just saw I was just asking about that. And Pascal said, what's up, gang? AD with the little fingernail emoji. Insane Membrane, Soundboard God, RR Cinematics, what's up, my brother? Said A. C Baby said, episode 316. Oh, hell yeah.
Yes, sir. Stone Cold.
Let's see. Carlos said, yo, Grex, our boy. CWV Thursday saving me from no Invincible Thursday. Yeah, I know, man. Pascal, God of War is one take, so that's fire.
Oh yeah, God of War is all in one take.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And then I read Danny's donation. Greg's top 5 in the franchise. I can't believe it. I'm telling you, it has potential. I like the story so far. Kind of giving me Shogun vibes. If anyone's watched Shogun, the story is kind of giving me those kind of vibes a little bit.
How many are in the franchise, by the way? Boy, it's crazy. It's crazy.
There's
Who
a
knows?
lot.
Who knows?
There's
I
a
know
lot.
somebody knows in the
There's
chat.
at least, I believe there's at least
somebody
9
knows.
games. There's at least 9 games.
That's not too bad.
More than that.
Yeah,
Way more than that.
because I know there's the main 3. So 1, 2, 3, Black Flag, Unity.
Yo, confirmed. Eunice.
There's 14 main installments
Holy
in total.
shit.
14.
Valhalla.
The most recent, and then counting this one, 14.
Wow.
So, okay, sorry, back to this. Krispy Kreme's fired. Danny the GOAT. AD said he got a new job. AD, I'm officially team AMC. Got a new job, and if anybody disrespects AMC, in parentheses, especially Junior, I need that 1v1. Hey,
Yo,
congrats, AD.
1v1 in what? FIFA? Yo, 1v1 in me in FIFA, bro. Is raps.
Yo, congrats on the new job, bro.
Why?
That's
Why?
awesome. Good to hear, bro.
Yeah, congratulations.
Wait,
bro,
that's
for real.
not a bad thing.
That's just fire. I like
Yeah.
that. I like all the One Piece noises. Getting FOMO.
And Tim Hortons is also great. And Member said, Larry said, Krispy Kreme or Dunkin'. Krispy Kreme is the right answer. Exactly. Larry, I thought Larry was saying Dunkin' and Krispy Kreme are like the same quality. I was like, wait a minute, hold on now. Let's see. Pascal said 3 numbers of my area code just mixed up. CBB, thanks for the Timmies.
That's,
My-
is that an award? A Timmy?
I don't know what that is.
Like Timberlands? Timberland boots? Timmies?
Timberland.
Yo, you got your Timmies on?
No, they are. No way people call them the Timmies.
Yo, the Timmies. You never know, bro.
Yo, give us context, bro.
I don't know. I can't.
No, I'm saying.
Whoever in the chat,
Yeah,
give us
Oh,
context.
Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons. That's right.
Oh, duh. Yo.
Timmy's is so good. I'm glad Michigan has something. Yeah. That's got to be it. Let's see. Larry said next game I'll play is Ghost of Tsushima, and then I'll check out the new Assassin's Creed. I stopped at the France one. I feel that. Yo, Ghost of Tsushima, bro. Play that immediately.
Say that fast, you know.
Expeditiously.
Ghost of Tsushima, Ghost of Tsushima, Ghost of Tsushima, Ghost of Tsushima, Ghost of Tsushima.
I really
bang,
hope
bang.
that show is good, man. You cook me.
I think it will. All right, that's it.
Dope.
Oh, okay.
Well, welcome everybody. Another Thursday night. Glad to be here with y'all. If you are planning to hang out with us even more, we're on Discord, !Discord here in the chat. We have a lot of fun there. If you want to be a member, we do a lot of member giveaways. Last week we gave we got to give Noah Mondile his Fandango gift card for a free IMAX movie, or just a free movie ticket. But so yeah, one of those things are perks. We also do our monthly call-ins with our members, which is a ton of fun, and Q&As. So $5 a membership if you want to join. No pressure, obviously.
That's cheap for a perk, if you're asking me.
For a perk is crazy. But tonight's gonna be pretty chill. We got some tea time to go over, which is kind of scattered. Kind of love it. We also are gonna be talking Daredevil Born Again, episode 4. And no Invincible, unfortunately, but we did review all episodes in our previous lives, previous podcasts, so make sure to check that out. All right, let's see, where should we start with this? Anyone want to add anything? Anything happened to anyone, anything crazy this week? They like to talk, not like crazy.
Yeah, like what? Damn.
Nah, but like something they just want to, like bring up.
Bro, One Piece is incredible, man. I watched the thousandth.
He's past episode. Yeah, he's past.
I passed the 1000th episode.
Let's go.
And I texted Mark.
Yo,
I texted Mark and I was like, "Yo, I'm almost there." And the story, like the way it's unfolding right now,
congrats.
is absolutely incredible. Mark, right now, I just found out that Kaido was like, you know what?
Yo, spoilers ahead.
Bro.
Oh, yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm like on episode 1050 something. Like, I'm around there.
10:15 or
10:17.
Best episodes of all time.
Oh yeah, 10:15. Yes, because that's when Luffy just walks past. Yo.
Don't even say no more. Don't even say no more, bro. That shit was so clean.
Wow,
bro.
man. It is one of those things that
FOMO, y'all.
I truly like. That is something that I can sit down and be like, yo, which arc we talking about now? Like
Yo, I love it.
Yo,
man.
I shouldn't have said nothing. My fault. Let's go. I'm kidding.
No, I'm just showing off. I'm just showing off the straw hat. That's all. Showing off the Jolly Roger.
Watch One Piece, bro.
Bro, imagine I could catch up, bro. Y'all are some demons, bro. Y'all be on demon time. So congratulations to y'all for that. Congratulations to y'all.
If you guys watch One Piece,
JB, it took me 2 years.
JB. So close to being caught up. Go to the show. Hey, Noah's on that too, bro.
Hell yeah, Noah. That's what I'm
I
talking
always
about.
knew I liked you, Noah. I always knew I liked you.
Yeah, but JB, I started in 2023, in the summer of 2023, and
it takes like 2 years just about to catch up.
Yo, not 3 days, bro. 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
It's just crazy.
That is crazy. Well, a year ago today, X-Men 97 premiered on Disney Plus. Amazing.
You can watch, Larry. You could watch dub. You could watch it in either. I watch it in sub. I think Ariel watches in dub.
Yeah, I watch it in dub, but it's not a dub. So still great voice acting.
I'll give him that. Yeah.
Fast.
All right, go ahead, Junior. Go ahead.
Coco 2 is officially in the works at Pixar in theaters in 2029. That's not a real year.
Running out of ideas.
Damn, you think so? That's how you feel about it?
Make something else.
You didn't like Coco?
I loved Coco. It was beautiful. Do we need to go back?
I mean, if they got a good story, then why the fuck not?
Mark, you already know I'm there, bro. I'm just hating.
I know that.
Yeah, I'm hating the start as well. I think you gotta like start things off with hate at first, just to see where it leads, and then like
why?
just the vibe check. The vibe check.
Yeah, it's like
yo, this shit is whack, right?
This shit is garbage, and then when you watch it, it's just like
it's like negging. You're like negging a movie or like some news announcement. Start hating off rips, see where it gets you.
It's time to admit that Superman finna be mid, right?
All right.
Keep up. You like the poster they dropped.
Shut up,
bro. Have you seen the lunchbox, bro?
Come on, bro. The lunchbox he has no aura.
Shut up.
You look good. The lunchbox has no aura, bro. That's insane. I love that shit,
bro. If you have any issue with Superman yet and you haven't seen it,
Apple is reportedly losing $1 billion a year.
That's nothing to them, though.
Yo,
that's nothing to them.
Really not. It's really.
You feel bad? I don't.
Yo, wait. Speaking of Apple, I'm caught up on Severance, bro.
Congratulations! Wow, the finale's what, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Wow. So congratulations. Dude, you're a beast. You're a beast.
I will say. This is amazing. Like the writing.
Bro's about to be like, yo, this is the greatest show I've ever seen in my entire life.
No.
Yo, Mark almost said.
Back up. I'm about to.
No, I'm saying like.
Damn, tease the stare.
The writing is actually
incredible.
Fucking insane.
It's so crazy.
Fucking insane.
Hella mid, bro.
Imagine. Bro, I'm telling you, you guys definitely. If you wait, Junior,
it's better than Succession. It's better than Succession.
Yes.
Yeah.
Miles ahead. Miles ahead.
I'm kidding. Succession is phenomenal. This is the first 2 seasons so far.
Capping
are on par.
Capping. Just it's so hard to compare them because the plots are so. Brimless cap. Oh my god! What the fuck was that? Was that shit? I thought that was your fucking elbow, dude. I was like, holy shit.
I'm not that old, bro. Damn.
Yeah, because he was doing this, And whoa, that should look crazy. But he was doing this with his hat.
I was
That
going
shit
like
looked
this.
crazy.
I was going like this.
Oh, okay. And then
okay,
I thought it was his elbow that was like doing like prap, prap, but it was the brim because brimless.
No.
Yo,
No,
But you capping, bro. Don't ever disrespect Succession like that again.
I love Succession. I'm saying right now these first 2 seasons are on par with Succession, potentially better. Like I'm just saying.
I'm hating.
Like I'm just saying. Just try it, please.
All right. Nah, it's on the list. It's on the list. Invincible season 4 will officially return in 2026. Invincible will return for season 4. Should be sometime in 2026. Voice acting is complete. There may be a new storyline not in the comic featuring Dark Blood. Thrag has been cast. Invincible has also been cast.
oh shit!
Invincible has also been cast.
You have no idea, bro.
Oh,
you have no idea. You have no idea. You have no idea.
Shut up.
The Mandam and Grogu will have a budget of 166 plus 4 mil. The cheapest Star Wars film made ever since Revenge of the Sith in 2005. Sorry, there's no ever. I added the ever. The cheapest Star Wars film made since Revenge of the Sith in 2005.
What is going on?
Via Collider.
Captain.
Oh, that's for Daredevil, which we will be talking about very soon. A live-action Power Rangers series is in the works at Disney Plus. Everyone seems excited. The Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
Everyone seems excited.
No, in the Discord. In the Discord.
Is everyone in the room with us right now?
Is everyone?
Mark, talk to chat real quick. What's chat saying? I want to hear what chat is saying, especially about this Power Rangers stuff. Because they was yapping about it. No, not on Power Rangers, but in general.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Noah said Dub is fully caught up now. Took me 2 years. Also, Pascal said I thought Dub meant win. No, Dub means just like in English, like for anime. Pascal's not anime.
Dub has multiple meanings.
In
Also,
New York,
yeah,
it has
really
multiple
does.
meanings.
Dub can mean a W or an L. Like,
Yes, exactly.
Depending on the context, it can mean a
context
W or an L.
is very crucial.
That's actually
in
crazy.
Dubs.
Like,
That's incredible, right? Yo, like she dubbed me, or
Right,
it's a
that's
dub.
an L. If she done me, that's an L. You just took an L.
Right.
But your team wins. Yo, my team got the W. Like that's a win.
they got the dub. Like, let's go.
Right.
Like, it's like, it doesn't make any sense. AD said we got so many original projects, but nobody supporting. Unfortunately, that's true. Unfortunately,
Yep.
it's very true.
Like
Yeah,
Mickey
Mickey
17.
17 is bombing. Unfortunately, go check it out.
Go
yo.
see it, guys.
Go see it, please.
Is a member.
Probably not gonna do much
Pixar's
at
got
this
some
point,
original
but-
stuff always coming out. They got that Elio movie coming out soon.
Who's this?
I haven't seen that.
Who?
Elio. That's
Elio.
Pixar's next project that's coming out, and it looks pretty fucking cool. I tell you that.
Chewie says, "Stand ready for my arrival, villains." Boo.
Hey, nah, I'm vibing with that.
And Zay member said, "Don't say that." Zay member said, "This podcast is brimless right now." Pascal said, "Ariel doesn't know either." Sis the new storyline. What? CYZ? Am I chirping?
Yo, we unks.
Wait, let me see.
CYZ.
Pascal's using that Toronto slang. I don't know what the fuck.
Wait,
Is that dub for him?
can I see chat?
Yo, she ZYZ'd me. She ZYZ'd
Yo,
me,
what is
bro.
bro saying? Is bro okay?
AD said, "Go Power Rangers." And Zay member said, "Let's go Power Rangers." AD said, "That's hate." Larry, Power Rangers sleeping emoji.
That's hate.
Zay member said, "Me and AD are big Power Ranger heads." And Pascal said, "Dub, yeah, that's ironic." Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I grew up with Power Rangers, but like it never
resonated.
It never came back to me. You know what I mean? Like it was for what it was for me for its time, and I vibe with it. And I'll never throw shade. Never throw shade. I'm just saying, like I'm just not cursed with knowledge on it. Damn, that's crazy, Mark.
I know. I just don't. I don't know what to tell you.
Yo, Chai, I gotta do something about this.
Yo.
Boy, a cis head for real? Cis?
Oh,
like, what is this?
I-
CYZ?
no.
Assist? Like when someone has
no.
like assist that they gotta pop.
Chill.
or some shit? Yo, is that spoilers, bro? Is that in Vinci spoilers?
Chill.
Is that in like assist? Yo,
Chill.
that's crazy.
Chewy,
bro.
chill.
Yo, no spoilers,
said
please, bro.
Chewie and Mark being each other's arch enemies is always funny. Pascal said, "Damn, I'm tired, man. He doesn't know the new storyline because of the demon guy."
Oh yeah, the demon guy stuff is new.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
You cursed with knowledge.
Oh, okay. And then Chewie said, "I don't know what it means, to be honest."
No, I know what's going on with the
we know, Chewie, we know what
CYZ
you're
thing.
We know you know, bro.
What? I'm just saying.
We know
it's,
you know.
It's you guys are. It's gonna be an awesome fucking animated show, bro. That's all.
I know that. We know that. You don't have to keep
Yeah.
telling us.
Yo.
We know.
Okay. I'm gonna bring this point up later.
Bet.
When do you? Okay, yeah, bring it up later.
What, when we're talking Daredevil, is that when you're gonna bring it up? Warner Brothers is in talks to sell Coyote versus Acme to Catch Up Entertainment for around $50 million.
Wow.
The distributor just recently released The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, which I think Danny Rue went to go see.
They said, "Wow."
Yo, we out to see that Looney Tunes. Yo, Mark, odds are you go to the theater tomorrow to go watch the Looney Tunes
Let's
movie.
go. Let's go.
Oh man,
7 p.m. showing. 7 p.m. showing.
What's the next thing in Teton you got?
Yo, let's go. 1 of 100. 1 to 100.
3, 2, 1.
15.
16. Oh shit. Oh, I guess we can't do it because of the delay. All right.
What a hater,
Yo,
bro.
What's the
that
next
shit.
one? What's the next thing?
John Bernthal has returned as the Punisher in the MCU exactly 9 years after his first appearance in Daredevil season 2. That's pretty cool. Robert Kirkman reveals that Thrag has already been cast for Invincible season 4. You didn't even know. Yo, thoughts on this? It's a little long-winded. Gwyneth Paltrow told the Marty Supreme intimacy coordinator to step a little bit back while filming sex scenes with Timothée Chalamet.
Back up, I'm about
Low key. We have a lot of sex in this movie. There's a lot. Y'all are gonna hate this shit. There's now something called an intimacy coordinator, which I did not know existed. I was like, girl, I'm from the era where you get naked, you get in bed, the camera's on. We said, I think we're good. You can step a little bit back. I don't know how it is for kids who are starting out, but if someone is like, okay, and then he's gonna put his hand here, I would feel as an artist very stifled by that. I was like, okay, great. I'm 109 years old. You're 14. He's pushing 30. Paltrow calls Chalamet a thinking man's sex symbol. He's just a very polite, properly raised, I was going to say kid. He's a man who takes his work really seriously and is a fun partner. I had to know about this, so the rest of you had to know about this. I wish I didn't. I wish it never crossed my feed.
Did you read like the whole interview or article that was in?
No. This is just Bochincha headline. You know what I mean? So it could be out of context, but
it probably is. I mean, well, like to an extent. I have no doubt that Gwyneth Paltrow says some
exactly.
weird shit.
Yeah, I need to start. I need to begin. Remember,
I'm talking about.
Well,
yeah, because we can't be getting Officer Martinez and shit, you know, and the people.
Oh no, this ain't no. This is from Variety. This is from Variety.
Actually,
this is from Variety. Pero I will start saying prior to tea time. This is all murmurs. This is all what the streets is saying. We got no insider scoop. We just there for the tea. That's it. Yep. And we just hear the spec talk, and that's it. We not vested in what's going on in these people's lives.
Truly not.
The live-action God of War series has been greenlit for 2 seasons at Prime Video. Showrunner Ronald D. Moore said he couldn't figure out how to play the game. I'm not a gamer. Thoughts, concerns?
I'm not concerned at all.
I'm
sorry, I'm not. That, or at least I'm not concerned with that news. I know that there was like an overhaul or whatever with the script or something. And like or apparently the writers team they had to like replace the writers team or something. But like so that's more concerning to me slightly, but I mean I still think the show has potential to be good. So
oh my god.
You don't need like he's pushing 60, this guy. He's like, like the controllers is like, I just don't understand them. It's like,
but
so I get it. Like he doesn't want to like like, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't know about the show, about the video game.
Right, Mark. Let me. Can I? Because what I said in the Discord about this, like, if this was me personally, but I'm me, he's him. But me personally, if me not being a gamer either, if I know I'm right in this shit, I will at least be like, yo, I'm throwing gameplay on, and I'm just watching through. I'm just watching, which he could have done, which he could have done.
So I went and I watched this interview that he was doing.
He about to cook. He about to fucking
on the
podcast.
podcast.
Read it, yo, guys.
He was on a podcast with actually one of the actresses from The Mandalorian. She's the one with the
Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan,
yes, sir.
She was so it's her podcast, and she had him on. I forgot the name of the podcast.
Bo-Katan has a podcast, bro. That's what she's been doing over there in Mandalore.
Pod-Katan.
Pod-Katan.
Fire.
But it was literally just like kind of a throwaway thing, like at the end, because she was like wrapping it up. She's like, "Oh, like what are you working on?" type shit, and he was like, "Oh,
type shit.
You know, I'm working on this big, video game show called God of War. It's a pretty big deal." And she's like, "Oh, have you played it before?" He's like, "No, like I've tried, but like I just couldn't, every time with the new controllers, it's all super complex. I'm used to the arcade and blah blah blah." And it really didn't seem to me like he didn't know what he was talking. Like he was. I'm confident that he definitely watched gameplay, spoke to the creators, has like a bunch of knowledge about it. Like just because you don't play the video games,
he ain't a rookie.
Like, and if you really think about it, you don't really need to play them. It'd be nice, but you don't need to play them. People were freaking out, like, "Oh my god, how could you not have a gamer make this show?" It's like,
well,
you don't need that. Would it be nice? Sure, but like that doesn't mean that this project is going to be bad 100%.
No, it doesn't.
Like,
yeah, I agree with you.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Like, it could be a bad sign, but I'm telling you, I truly do not think they would hire this dude for this franchise, like this God of War franchise, which is like arguably Sony's probably like what in terms of ongoing series, what, like top three
that's in
biggest
there
on the platform, maybe 2.
Oh yeah, on PlayStation, yeah.
On PlayStation,
yeah.
like it's like this and Spider-Man
and Uncharted.
Well, it's not. I'm talking about ongoing.
Oh, that's still going.
Like,
yeah, okay.
Ongoing, it's probably this and then Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So like, I truly don't think that they would just be like, we're just gonna, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's gonna be fine.
I don't know.
Let us know, chat. Let us know.
I just feel like there's a certain experience you have playing the game that you get from the story. But
I'm not saying it's.
Yeah, but like it's just difficult for me, Mark, as a gamer. Like you and I know because we've experienced the game. It's just like for somebody else who didn't experience the game like we did, to say like, I mean, not that it's weird. It's just it's interesting to hear their take on it, considering that they didn't necessarily experience it the way that we did.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we brought it up.
Here, what I mean is, like specifically, is like when people are playing the game, right?
Yeah.
They're not actually experiencing the story. Like you don't need to play the game to experience the story. Let me say it like that. Because the stories happen in the cutscenes. And so it's like in terms of advancement and dialogue and things like that, you have all the action and that's great. And I'm hoping he'll take hints and you can see how like some of the popular finishes or whatever that he does on that Kratos does on like whatever monster or something.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. But all that stuff is still like kind of not the point. The point is the story.
You're right.
The story has to be great.
I know, but
you don't need to be in the game, like playing the game to see that. Like you don't.
Yo,
wow,
Mark on his fucking bully today,
well,
bro.
the thing is that it's a difficult. I feel like it's a difficult genre to adapt because you have things like that, like the experience of playing it versus conveying the story. Like it's a difficult.
I will say this just to maybe defend him as well. But my fiance playing it, to your point, her experience and my experience of the game are two totally different, or let me not even say that. let me say the Last of Us universe as a whole, because my first experience with it was the show. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
But then now being able to kind of sit through a lot of the gameplay between the first and second game, at least the crucial moments. Like I pretty much hit all the crucial moments with her while she was gaming. 100%, her experience is way different. But that's not to say that my way of seeing it just through the lens of just watching, especially the story, because it is very heavily story based. It's like, wow, like I see why this is the way it is. It is fantastic. It's just really good. So it's not to say that you still can't fall in love with the experience of the game by just visualizing it. But again, yes,
and who's to say it's not just him writing the show?
I know, I know it's a team of people.
Those people on the team haven't written or played the game. You know, it's like if it's just one guy, but he has a whole team supporting him.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, like I'm not against that at all, because somebody could totally be into something cool and not exactly experience it the same way. It's just there's something really cool and personal about being like, yo, I actually spent time with these characters, which is why I'm so invested in the story. And I think that ties into it.
It's a video game. So you are the initial intent is for you to play this, for you to experience it from this
do you think that from somebody who's writing a show or a movie out of a video game, do you think that would hinder their perspective?
I don't. Well,
in
if
terms
they
of
have
creativity.
The thing is, I feel like if they have the right team around them to help them convey the visuals, for sure.
Well, then what happens if they all played it?
Well, then you're just gonna have a bunch of nerds in the kitchen. Like it's still a good thing regardless.
I'm not saying it's like. I think if you never experienced the game, right? Like in terms of playing it, I feel like he's more. Like he can bring I don't want to say fresher perspective, but he can bring a somewhat different perspective, like because the good thing about like The Last of Us, like that show, they obviously, I know, like obviously it's it's Neil Druckmann, like he created it, but like he's not afraid to like deviate from the source material and do things a little bit differently. Like, and you're gonna have to do that in this kind of a game, especially God of War, because the story's insane. So like, I'm just saying, like, it's like I feel like he should be more like, I feel like it'll give them more like latitude to like just kind of be like, all right, let me go and do this instead of having them meet this person here, meet them here, and blah blah blah, and like they're gonna have to rearrange stuff. And so like when this show comes out, if it's good. And I don't want to hear people complaining. Why did they meet this person over here? This because he didn't play the game. It's like, no, it's not because he didn't play the game. It's because shit just has to change from a video game anyway. So it's like when you're adapting it, you can't keep it shot for shot. You just can't.
I agree.
Mark, what's chat saying?
Sorry, I was yapping.
Is that thunder?
Let's see.
Oh, it is supposed to rain tonight.
AD said, "Is Amazon washed?" AD, his name said,
"No."
AD, I'm gonna get my old Red Ranger mask and wear it while watching. I'm gonna find all my Power Ranger morphers and figures too. Chewie said, "Old head gotta retire. I fear." His member said, just get bro to watch a gameplay video and have him watch a playthrough of the game, and he'll be fine. Doesn't need to play it." I think it's still going to be good. To me, Kratos actor has to be a bang-on casting, though.
Ooh, any who do y'all think?
Yeah, that's the casting.
James
is
Franco.
honestly,
Is Christopher Judge doing anything?
James Franco.
Like, why not just have like James Franco? Shut up, bro.
Yeah, like that's the biggest. I think that's probably going to be the biggest.
The Rock, maybe?
No.
Yo, my guy's coming for that Oscar, bro. He's coming for that Oscar. Yo, he gets nominated for the movie with Ben Savdi for A24.
Odds are
he gets a nomination.
Odds are.
I mean,
Yeah, what about Chris Pratt?
Huh? Chris Pratt?
Chris Pratt for Kratos?
Trace, come on, man. What are you doing?
Giancarlo Esposito. confirms that he was originally set to play King Cobra in Captain America: Brave New World. I love it.
Imagine Giancarlo Esposito as Kratos. Boy.
I loved it because if I'm walking around the neighborhood, African Americans go, "What's up, King?" I love it. They call me King, baby.
Dave Bautista as Kratos. Some people saying
that's good.
Oh God.
I'm looking at fan cast online. Someone put, Brock, the dwarf, Brock. They have Tyrese Gibson.
Oh my God.
That's terrible. That's so bad. Yo, somebody shits the comic book cringe page on Twitter. That shit has the funniest shit, bro.
Yo, I just sent it in the show's Discord, bro.
Oh shit, bro. That's so funny, bro.
The Russo brothers confirmed that Tony Stark's death in Endgame is part of Doctor Doom's story in Avengers Doomsday.
Why did you say that?
Yeah, that's such a spoiler.
We can't explain that as it's part of the story, but there's nobody
why
else.
Did you say it?
There's nobody else in the world who could play this character the way he's about to.
Why did you say it, bro? Like, oh my God, man. It's just so. They're just so stupid, bro. Like, just so genuinely dumb.
Yo, that's
it's time.
Yeah,
let's just get to the X-Men, bro.
Wrap it up, cuz.
Let's just get to the X-Men, bro. Captain America: Brave New World is on track to end its theater run by earning 405 mil through 440 mil globally. Let's see, what were the predictions we had? We had it written
Damn,
down
I'm way
here.
off.
Box office predictions, I had 500 mil. Mark had 550 mil. Brim had 400. Brim's a hater.
Wait. What was it again?
The projection is between 405 mil to 440 mil.
Damn, Brim got it.
Yeah, Eunice 526 mil. Damn, he was generous. Nate 640 mil. Noah 700 mil. AD 480 mil. Ooh,
Wait,
he's
what
in
did
the
I say? I
ballpark.
said 500.
You said 550.
Okay, I wasn't terribly off. I'll take it.
AD 480. Ariel 730 mil. Damn, Ariel's also pretty generous.
We haven't seen the China box office yet.
There's still hope. There's still hope.
Yo, that's like when you're down 30 in the fourth. It's like, yo, hold on, we still got 11 minutes left. Hold on.
Come on, guys, let's go. Let's go. Heads up, come on.
Ball up top.
Carlo 400. Ooh, Carlo's close too. 450 mil. Ah, sigh. All right, let's see. Yo,
Y'all did.
he was ugly, bro. Fuck, what was his name?
The leader.
Ew, bro.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Change the name.
Colin Farrell is in talks for the role of Sergeant Rock in Luca Guadagnino's Sergeant Rock DC film. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, that's right. I'm doing me. I'm living life right now, man.
I mean, technically,
no further comment.
You know what?
No
It
further
works.
comments.
You know why? Because he was already in heavy prosthetics, so like it's not like it's Colin Farrell again. You know what I mean? That would be like
But
Josh Brolin being Cable and
You know what
Thanos.
this worries me a little bit?
Why?
Go ahead, bro.
Here we go. He's hating already.
Because the Batman Part 2 is hopefully gonna start shooting.
Wait, I thought that's not what you said before.
What?
What?
You said that that means that it's canceled.
Listen to what I'm about to say.
Mm.
It's at the end. So again, guys, all spec talk, but it was supposed to start in the spring, and then it got moved to fall, and now it got moved to winter, and now it got moved to hopefully start shooting in the winter. Luca Guadagnino, Sergeant Rock looked like it's kind of getting to a point of, all right, we trying to find our lead man. All right, like we got a script going. Production's about to get started on this. Like, so if Colin's gonna be busy, I thought he had a Batman Part 2 lined up. Maybe it could definitely fit in between. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know how quick production might be. Pero I don't know. The Batman Part 2, I don't know.
Is it dope?
It was fun while it lasted, bro.
What?
It was fun while it lasted.
Yo,
you just said
Saw 11. What'd I say?
What did you say? What was the first sentence you said when you just started talking about this?
This was a report that said the Batman Part 2.
You're hoping that it means that Batman 2 is going to start filming soon.
That's what a report said. A report has said that hopefully the Batman Part 2. But again, spec talk. I'm leading with hate.
Yes, you are.
Saw 11 has reportedly been canceled. They make one good film, and then the film was expected to release September 2025. Now the first Saw is gas.
First two are gas, actually.
I don't remember the second one, but the first one is gas. How's that hate?
That was hate.
Yo, so Jonathan Majors has admitted to strangling his ex-girlfriend in newly unearthed audio. I aggressed you. Then his ex says, you strangled me and pushed me against the car. Majors, yes, all those things are under aggressed. Yeah. So it sucks. It sucks that this stuff is kind of coming out now. Well, again, we've spoken about it numerous times. It also sucks because we spoke about it on the Discord a little bit. White men be doing this shit, still got roles for days. He actually has a movie coming out. And of course, this, obviously conveniently drops before his movie is coming out as well. Trying to put him down, which again, not condoning anything that he's done. It's just that many other people have done worse and are still in the business. But who knows? Maybe this blows over for him. It's crazy, bro. It just sucks how it all panned out. Especially with his role. I mean, not to bring this to, because obviously the personal shit he goes through is his personal shit. But just in terms of him being the up and coming actor that he was, having a huge year. What was it, 2023? With Creed and Quantumania. Yeah. So like he was getting up there, and then all this bullshit happens, and so it's just like, all right, sucks.
It's unfortunate, man.
Yep.
He was great in Creed 3.
But what's the name? Just be normal. Just be normal. Apparently, him and Megan Good got married though. That's
cool. Next.
I'm not hating on love. That's fire.
Congrats.
Nisa 2 has become the 5th highest grossing movie of all time, passing The Force Awakens. Yo, y'all remember those Spider-Man shits? With the little Spider-Man toy? And the dude opened the car, be like, yo, who the fuck is this? That's how I feel right now about who the fuck?
Neja 2?
Yo! Like, I don't know, in top
bro?
5. You watched it?
You seen part 1?
No, you have?
No.
Gassing it up. Yo, if y'all have seen it, let us know.
Yo, let us know.
I think it's in theaters right now. Like,
let's see.
Yo, should we slide? Should we slide real quick, bro? I mean, this shit is going crazy. Where do y'all think it finishes with? What do y'all think it finishes it with?
At least with $2 billion, bro.
Hold on, let me.
The first one came out in 2019. Neja.
I'm about to show y'all right now, like what we working with. Does this have potential to beat out Avatar?
Bro, the first one, you know how much it made?
How much?
726 million.
Damn. And this is the first time I'm hearing about it. Like, how crazy is that?
2019.
Yo, so damn, but Avatar almost hit 3 fucking billion, bro. 2.9. Avengers Endgame 2.7. Avatar: The Way of Water, bro. This dude got the top 2 out of the 3. 2.3. Titanic. Yo, 4. I forgot this motherfucker got tight. Yo, box office king, bro. Whoever's sleeping on Jimmy Cam, I feel sorry for you, bro.
He's the Bach, bro. He's the Bach.
The Bach.
The Bach.
Neja too, or am I not pronouncing it
I
correctly?
think it's
How is it?
Neja. Because I
Neja
know
2?
ZHA together.
Cursed with knowledge confirmed. Yeah, 2.08. Star Wars: The Force Awakens had 2.06.
Should have bet on Neja, bro.
Damn.
Like,
Force Awakens out the top 5. You hate to see it, but congrats to Neja too, man. Shit. Joe Russo says they used AI for voice modulation in the electric state. I feel like I said that incorrectly. Modulation. It's something any 10-year-old could do after watching a TikTok video.
See
Thanks,
ya.
Joe Russo.
See ya.
Thanks, Joe
see ya, bro.
What?
Yo, the directors.
Shut up.
The directors
Shut
of the
up.
next 2 Avengers films, guys.
Shut up.
Confirmed. Just
Wait,
confirmed.
what did he say? Say that one more
Again,
time.
guys, super taken out of context. I'm reading a headline. So, Bochinche, we just hear the spec talk. But to run it back to you, Mark, Joe Russo says they used AI for the voice modulation in the electric state. It's something any 10-year-old could do after watching a TikTok video via the Times. So again, if anyone actually read the article and there's more context to it, enlighten us, because I'm all for it. We are not here to spread misinformation. We are here to strictly read headlines and talk shit about it. But let us know if there's more context.
He went on. I'm sorry, I'm reading the article right now.
Let's go, Mark. This is why
He
you
said,
the fucking G.
He said there's a lot of
bring it
finger
over.
pointing and hyperbole because people are afraid. They don't understand, but ultimately you'll see AI used more significantly.
Okay.
Also, AI is
I
in its generative
understand.
state right now where it has, as we call them, hallucinations. You can't do mission critical work with something that hallucinates, Russo said. That is a reason self-driving cars haven't taken over, or why AI surgery is not taking place worldwide. But in its generative state, AI is best suited towards creativity.
See you.
That sentence is insane. That last sentence is actually crazy.
Run it back.
AI
Run it back.
is best suited towards creativity. It's not creative.
That's so false. Nothing will beat a human's touch. Nothing can compare to a human's emotions on what we're able to tell, and especially in relation to the big screen. I don't disagree that it can't help in certain qualities of
Yes.
just making life easier for those that are working on the projects, but not for it to be the overpowering and overarching like factor of the movie. You know what I mean? That still comes from human emotion. That still comes from the human mind and heart for a film. You know what I mean? But in other things, like for technology reasons, I can understand why it would make for an easier process on things, but not to tell the story, bro. Not to make the full movie. That is insane.
Like he didn't say that, but it's just like.
But what did he say?
Wait. Yeah, well, yeah, but like like he said, like it's best suited towards creativity. So it's just like I think what he means is like being creative in how you use it.
Okay.
Like how he used it for the voice modulation.
Okay.
But I don't want people reading that thinking, yo, I'm going to use it to, I'm stuck on this part of the story that I'm writing. I'm going to use it to, you know what I mean? Like, that's not good. That's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos, he actually is worse. Claimed that audiences don't care if AI is used in film and television programming they watch. Sarandos doubled down and asserted that the tech is a great way for creators to tell better stories.
Show your work.
We just dumbing it down. We just
Like
dumbing
where,
it down.
Where I haven't seen a point where someone said, you know what, that was great use of AI. Like that was a really good. Thank God they used AI on that. I feel like the viewer is like they don't. I don't know.
Have any of y'all seen The Electric State? And chat, this goes for chat too. Let us know. Mickey 17 releases on digital platforms on March 25th, only 18 days after its theater release. The film is expected to cause $100 million loss for Warner Brothers.
I mean,
That
anything they
sucks.
release is a loss.
That
so.
sucks. Warner Brothers
crazy.
to me is super in the dirt. Damn. y'all stink. They didn't market this shit. And
Nah, I gotta get that Stephen A back on here. They stink.
like,
And I'm still telling you, they stink.
yo, real quick, spoiler warning for Invincible season 3 finale, because I saw this on Twitter and I wanted to get y'all's opinion on it real quick.
Spoilers ahead.
Did anyone else? This is from a salty DK Dan on Twitter.
Change the name, bro.
Did anyone else think this shit was weird as fuck? Rudy stole Rex's DNA because Monster Girl flirted with him like once and then changed his name to Rex. I feel like there's a lot of unaddressed here, and I'm shocked the characters never talked about it at all. Reach? Who cares? Or point made, valid.
So read the comics or wait for the rest of the show. See you.
Damn. Certified lover boy. Voice recording on X-Men 97 season 3 will already begin next week. Please be good. All 4 episodes of the Clone Wars arc, The Siege of Mandalore, will be screening live on the big screen back to back at Star Wars Celebration Japan. It should have been me, not them.
Did you rhyme?
Or we should go to Japan.
Confirmed.
Guys, let us know if you've been to Japan.
That's like a top 2 place for me right now.
Was
Italy,
one.
Italy and Japan. I don't even have it in order.
Fire.
One of those 2 places I would. Oh my god. Probably Japan actually. When I think about it.
Breaking news from Shams. Diego Luna tore his hamstring running down the hill in this scene in Andor season 1. Confirms Milshi actor Duncan Powell.
Oh my god.
Yo, from Shams.
Yo, dude, really, that's crazy, bro. Tore his hand. Yo, that's
dedication,
he's just a guy, bro.
He's just a guy, the Jag, bro.
Phil Dunster is reportedly Jamie Tott is reportedly not expected to return as a series regular for Ted Lasso season 4 due to scheduling conflicts, but could potentially reprise his role in some limited capacity. Marvel gave baseball cards to the Russo brothers that include every MCU actor, how expensive they are, and how many movies are left on their contract. It's the only way to keep track of the amount of characters we're working with in these 2 films. La da 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 da. I guess I just lost my husband and I don't know where he went.
Oh my god!
All right.
Yo, y'all not down with Pink? Y'all not down with Pink?
You don't want to start a fight, bro?
But like, why did you just start singing that?
I just lost my husband.
I'm still a rock star because the Russos is yapping. They yapping. They have a bunch of yappers. They yappers. Yeah. Shh. Cállate. Zip. Nilch. Jason Sudeikis says Ted Lasso season 4 is officially happening. The new season will follow Ted Lasso coaching a women's team. Be mad.
I love it.
Be mad.
Back up.
Jason.
It's just gonna be fire.
That's crazy.
Can't wait.
Yes,
Why
sir.
is that crazy?
No, not you.
Oh.
Jason Ritter has been cast in Lanterns. And that's it.
So now we get into some.
Yo, it is time for some. Oh, before we get started on that, Mark, what is chat saying as we wrap up tea time and get into Daredevil Born Again?
We've got Kingsbury said there's definitely double standards, but I don't think it's a good excuse to let obvious bad behavior slide just cause. Agreed.
Absolutely.
Agreed. 80 said definitely, but everyone deserves a second chance. And Zay Memory said I bet it's better than Avatar 2. All right, bro.
Come on, man. What's with the disrespect, brother?
80 said bro switched it up with a black girl quick. And Zay Membrane said bum Cameron. Yo, you can't call this dude a bum when he has this many movies in the top 5 grossing all time.
Bro, the numbers don't lie, man. Come on, stop it.
Come on, bro. 80 said Anthony is the better brother. Pascal said MCU is done for. 80 said Robot's gonna take over the world. What the fuck? Dino Dragon, what's up, Gio? Said, what's up, boys? AD said, what's up, Dino? Dim and Zay Membrane said, yeah, that's crazy, bro. You can't be supporting AI like this. Gio said, what up, AD? Noah said, AI should be used as a tool, especially in creative fields. It should never take over the storytelling or drawing or designing.
AI is a tool.
And Zay members said they used AI in Across the Spider-Verse. Andrew Matthew. Yeah, but nobody ever said, yeah, thank God they did that. Like, you know what I mean? As the viewer, you know what I mean? It's like, you don't need it. Andrew said, tried watching twice, zonked out both times.
Zonked.
Zonked?
on Niza? That mispronounced it? What? How do you say it again?
Neja, I think.
Neja? Yo, he's saying he did that for Neja?
Yeah.
Damn, just like you with Mickey 17. Yo, that's still so crazy to me, bro. Yo,
I can't wait for it. I can't wait to see it again. Actually, I'm gonna check it out.
You didn't see it the first time. So Gio said they didn't market Mickey 17. 18 days is crazy. Not even a month.
that is insane, bro. It should at least be 45 days, bro. It should
Yeah,
at
I
least
agree.
be 45 days.
Mark is funny, bro.
Why is more funny?
He said you didn't see it the first time.
No one said Legend State was actually not terrible. I was surprised after seeing the reviews. Andrew said watching Severance finale. Y'all wish me luck. Yo, good luck, brother. Wait, the finale? It's out now?
Yo, Mark about to hop off right now.
I see y'all. I gotta go, man. So, my girl's calling me.
It's not better than Daredevil Born Again. Stop it.
Okay, bro. Gio, that's sick. Siege of Mandalore was so peak. Zay member said, I want to go to Star Wars Celebration so bad. That's one of my dreams. 80 said, all right, I'm going to head out. Noah said, Junior vibing tonight. Gio said, Jason, a huge WNBA supporter, so it makes sense. AD, only know Jason from Freddy vs. Jason. Nate Santos, Junior just mogged us. AD, bro, stop, Junior, my ears hurt.
That's crazy.
Dude, Larry said, Junior sounds like a damn kazoo, man. He sounds like a kazoo. I'm a hater for real.
Yeah,
I'm a hater,
I'm really
man.
hating, bro. Like I could be like a fucking like little character like in Star Wars or some shit.
I got to catch up on Reacher too. Reacher, aka Peakcher, on tonight.
That shit is hella mid, bro. I watched the first 4 episodes, bro. I was.
Are you for real?
Nah.
Yeah, no, bro. Reacher is so
capping.
good. I'm loving this season. Pat said. Junior said, I love your singing. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Gio said, nah,
Thank you,
Gio.
bro. Appreciate that.
Gio, don't be so positive.
Cheers to that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Lead with hate, bro.
Yeah.
Lead with hate.
When it comes to Junior singing, lead with hate.
That's foul. That's foul. Bro thinks he's R2D2. Yo, who do you think they based it off of, bro? I came out the womb like this. I came out the womb like. Sic semper systema translates to thus always to the system. Guys, I said it in the Discord. I'm gonna say it here on the live. Hold on, let me just do a little something right here real quick. Feel me? A little, cause we talking our boy, our little blind lawyer over here. Feel me?
Our little blind lawyer.
Our little blind lawyer over here, man.
Let me. I think I got the Matt Murdock 5s here.
Oh, I thought you said the Matt Murdock 5s. I thought you were gonna say you had like the runs or something. No. That would have been crazy. All right, so you still around? For something, for a show to be something that it previously was, got completely scraped, and then, or I guess not completely because there's still elements of it, obviously, and then to add new stuff. And sometimes you feel that, but it doesn't suck. Like it doesn't, right?
Doesn't suck.
It doesn't suck. Like it is just like, to me, just been very compelling, very good. And I think a lot of it has to do with just, yo, Charlie Cox is like, guys,
Get in my Jansport.
on my back, bro. I'm taking us to the finals. We need a clutch shot. We're down 2. We need a 3. 2 minutes left. Give me the ball. We got a timeout. Last timeout used. Ball in my hand, bro. I got it. I'm fixing the problem. Like, what? No, done. That's it. Free throws. I'm making those. Cash. It's a wrap, bro. He carries so beautifully in this show. And Eunice was here earlier, and guys, we're missing Eunice. We're also brimless. No Hollywood, no brim.
I didn't even mean to do that one.
Call that Bollywood.
That was actually good.
I appreciate that. Yo, chat, let me know how y'all feel about that.
That was actually good.
But he has said that Emil said he's and again, this is spec talk on what Emil said. I don't remember verbatim what it was, but so shout out Emil. But he was saying along the lines that Charlie Cox does such a good job of acting and like showing emotion even when his eyes are covered for majority of the time that he's around. And I'm like, yo, P, bro. And I think that's so true. Like you really, even with the glass on, like you feel that emotion, bro. The conversation and Ariel, you had sent us a post that said, again, it's been 9 years since the Punisher was on Daredevil, like 9 years exact. And you sent a post on Instagram that was along the lines of, it was basically the same conversation that they, not basically, right? There's a lot of elements that are the same.
Yeah, of course. A lot of
from the rooftop
yeah.
conversation between Frank and Matt, and then in this episode the conversation that they had in wherever Frank is living out of.
Also from the roof to the basement, bro.
Ooh. I'm vibing with that. But you had said what was the exact thing you said? You're like,
this might be considered it's not a bad thing. It's just It won't be remembered as like the best episode of the season. I just think is the weakest episode so far of the season.
That's fine, but I was talking more along the lines of that conversation. Like, remember that you sent us the Instagram post. You sent an Instagram post.
Oh yeah, saying the same thing. It's just insert Foggy now. Okay, great acting though. I love the acting. They are.
So you weren't big on the scene because it's
just a repeat. Like it just looked like a rehash.
But that's why. And I saw somebody we had made a post and posted it on socials, and someone had commented because I had called it a super soft reboot, and somebody's like, but it's not. It's right. It's not a super soft reboot, but we have to treat it as such. We have to treat it as such, or else this stuff happens. They're gonna be like they repeated. They're repeating, and it's just like, yes, because now there is a newer audience that most likely hasn't seen Daredevil yet, and this is MCU Daredevil, so it's just like, okay, we want the Punisher back, we want Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin back, we want Bullseye back, we want all these characters back, and do it again. And again, it's Daredevil born again, because they did the born again storyline in season 3.
Confirmed.
I understand what you're saying, but I also don't feel like that conversation was actually the same.
Hold that. Talk to us.
Daredevil went to Punisher, not like he went there like Punisher was like, you're not here, because you need my help.
Here for permission.
Yeah, like
that Father Lanton talk where he remember when he talks to him.
Basically, Punisher was like, hey, how do you feel now that your best friend got murdered by some guy you already stopped, and if you had just killed him the first time, he would still be alive now. Like, and like, it's about the reinforcement to him, to like for Matt to be like, yeah, even after all this shit happened, because of what you saw in the first episode, he went too far. He tried to kill him. He luckily did not, but he tried, and that was enough for him to like kind of be like, all right, I need to like, take a step back and shit. But I think like Matt went there to be like, all right, I need to make sure that I truly believe this shit. Nobody else is going to bring that out of me besides Frank, like besides Punisher. Like he knows, like them having that conversation needed to happen because of what happened in the first episode where he tried to kill Bullseye. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, and then when Punisher said like, hey, how about Foggy? Did he get life? Like, that was the moment for him where he was like, okay,
I guess I
I still believe this. Like,
I
it's still my
understand.
thing.
Yeah, I understand. Like, it's still a great character moment. I just think that, like, I feel like the way they're, I guess because they had time constraints, how they handled bringing everything in. I just feel like the execution of the character points wasn't that great for me. Like, I feel like imagine Matt was like investigating, and then he got real close to like the whole deal, and then Frank ends up saving him, and then like that's when it sparks the conversation. You know what I mean? Because like I feel like he's in action already. Like Punisher's in action already, and Matt is just trying to get roped back in. He's just looking for a reason. And I think that it would have been better to see it in action. Like, it would have been cooler to.
Yeah, I feel like the whole thing with you this season, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. You, like, even with
first 2 episodes were fucking fire.
Even with White Tiger's death, right? Like
that shit was crazy.
You felt like it should have been more, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like you're just missing that more factor of like, okay, you can build more up to
exactly.
This, and you just you hit the note in the episode, and then you already like clipped its wings like at the end of the episode. Like that's it.
Yeah, like it. Don't get me wrong. This is still incredible television we're getting here. Like they're definitely going to the finals, and by that I mean that they're gonna stick the landing with the finale and all that. The thing is just, I just wish they went about certain creative choices differently in terms of how characters interact with moments like this.
I guess that has everything to do, and that's why I'm excited to see what they conceive with season 2 now.
Yeah, because that's new. That's actually
right.
Yeah.
Because and then that's what I meant with the opening, which is just like, this is not meant to be as good as it is because
that's crazy, right?
because it is considered a little bit of an abomination in a sense.
That's crazy.
Right. But it still works. And again, I think Charlie Cox is to be praised for that. Just to bring it back to that scene with Punisher where he smacks him and then he's like, I'm sorry. Like he literally you feel the guilt, like, but you also feel him wanting to like come out, wanting him to be like, right. He's like that's the first honest thing you've done. Like, and to your point, right? He did go looking for affirmation, like, yo, like, and it's the same thing that parallel with Father Lanson. And I do recommend everyone go back. It was such a good idea for me to rewatch seasons 1 through 3, just because Foggy was always like, yo, Matt, the system will work, bro. Foggy was always about that. So that's what I feel like carries these moments for me so heavily right now, because Matt wants to hold on, especially now that Foggy is passed.
Yeah.
He wanted to do it when Foggy was alive, but now he definitely wants to do it to honor his death even more, where he's like, no, the system will work. We have to believe that it will work. But he knows that's not it can't. He has to go back out there. Like, that's the only way that it can really change things. And that's what Frank was telling him. Frank was like, bro, you know it to be true. Like, you know it's impossible. Like, we can't do it just by the system. You could do both.
I guess that's why it feels like, come on, bro. Because, like, we've seen it already. It's just like, Matt, like, we get it. Like, you don't want to be him anymore. Just put the fucking suit on. Let's go.
Damn, I mean, but that's kind of how this episode ended. And
you just said they were rushing it.
What?
Like, you were just saying, but weren't you just saying that they were like, the story was like not, like, you felt like they could have built up more to moments and stuff? This is them building to that moment.
Cooked them.
No, I'm saying I just wish that the moment between Matt and Frank, that conversation that they had, I wish that it would have been in a moment where pretty much where Matt like goes investigating as Matt, you know what I mean, and then he gets caught up like how he did last time with the 2 cops,
and then Punisher pulls up and kills everybody.
Yeah, and then like Matt, like that's where, and like I feel like having that conversation there would have been really great, because like it would have really been like, Frank going like, yo, what are you doing? Like, what are you getting into here? Because like this is I know.
I also think Matt would have tried to stop. Like, he would have been able to sense that he was about to start doing it. He might have gotten, like, maybe killed 2-3 people. Like, let's say it was a group of 4 or 5 people.
Yeah.
But, like, Matt would have tried to stop him, and they would have ended up fighting. Like, it's just like, there wouldn't be a conversation, like an in-depth conversation like that.
I don't know.
I don't know. I get what you're saying, like, but I don't know. To me, like, I think that's like kind of a nitpick.
It is a nitpick. It is a nitpick, but I mean, the show's that good. I guess I got nothing else to pick at it about.
Really? About. No Fisks? No Fisk issues?
Oh, bro, get that shit off. Like, whatever, dude.
But wait,
every time
we
the scene
get into
ended,
Fisk. Damn, yo, but real quick, I saw Dino have wrote something that I thought of as well, like, and I wanted to bring up, and it's crazy that he has said it. Damn, I kind of lost it now.
What?
We'll see, because it was along the lines of right where he said Netflix, the Netflix stuff, seasons 1 through 3 there, or like if one comic writer like was on it. And now Daredevil Born Again is like, okay, it's a new, like, storyline that's going on, like another comic, that's taking place, which I 100% agree with. I think that's definitely, the vibe, for sure. Like, again, it's just a different style. Like there's a lot of things, a lot of remnants that feel the same, but it's just a different style. And yeah, definitely been something. Again, I'm very impressed with. I'm glad it's been working out for them.
I think this episode would have worked better if they released like the two together.
They're doing that. They're doing that for these next two coming out. So episodes 5 and 6 are both coming out next Tuesday night. So that's exciting. We get one or we get 2 hours.
How many more episodes do we have?
After those 2, I think there's 3 left.
Okay.
Yep. So it's getting there, and then before you know, we got Last of Us, we got Andor coming up too. Just a bunch of peak. Yo, what's chat saying real quick on Daredevil?
So we said, let's see here.
We're heading into peak pro. Peak pro.
Larry said, damn, y'all were yapping in here.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, they were chatting, bro.
Nah, it's Daredevil peak again. Gio said this episode was the best yet. The Punisher and Daredevil scene was so peak. Could watch that scene a million times and not get sick of it. AD said this is the total opposite of Cap 4. And Zane said peak Devil. Gio said Charlie, Vincent, and John B. carrying the series. Their backs must hurt. Noah Mondale, after this episode, I agree more with Ariel about Kingpin. Charlie Cox and John Berthenau carrying right now. Zane Member said, isn't it great when a project which has its origins based in politics uses political storytelling? Facts.
Make it better.
Damn.
Noah Mondale said Vincent's acting has been great though.
It has.
AD
excellent.
said Kingpin trying to be a decent human being is hilarious. Zane said, shout out to Cap 4 for being a apolitical movie about a character named Captain America. Yeah, he was talking about that. He wasn't talking about you. Before Larry said Fisk being calm this entire show, and then seeing him finally flip out, I was like, oh shit.
Bro was even having a heftier meal, bro. He was like, fuck that egg whites type shit. That shit looked banging. I can't even front.
Damn, I thought he was gonna kill that intern.
This isn't even rehearsing a story or rehashing a story either. Season 3 and season 4 are totally different. AD said, Gio said the way I look at it, Netflix was you read that one. Larry said, born again. AD said, Punisher was pushing him to be Daredevil again. Exactly. Larry said, facts. AD said, I'm still a big fan of episode 1. Chewy said, Muse dogged out Vanessa, confirmed. She likes artists.
Back up.
Christian, C Baby said, Matt isn't Daredevil in this show, not because he feels like he needs to. Matt isn't Daredevil in this show, not because he feels like he needs to earn it again. He's not Daredevil because he hates that part of himself, and he also feels like he's honoring Foggy. Gio said, no offense, but they are kind of retreading the season 3 storyline this season in a different way. We already got the story in season 3 with Matt trying to kill Fisk, but now they're trying to do it from a different angle, from Matt losing someone, and now he needs to walk himself back from that line.
Yep.
Well, I think these, from season 1 to now, it's kind of been a progression of, like, in season 2, they're like, hey, like Punisher's like, hey, you gonna kill, bro? Like, no, well, you gotta start killing people because all this shit's
Punisher was
horrible. And then Daredevil's like, nah, bro, I'm not doing that. Then the next season, he's like, yo, I'm gonna kill Fisk. He doesn't actually do it.
Fist can
He-
fix
he-
it.
he-
Fist can fix it.
He like brings himself back, and now in this season, you know, he's kind of like now that he lost a friend, you saw him actually go, like it's been a progression throughout the seasons, in my opinion. It kind of makes sense. I don't think it's rehashing. I just think it's an evolution of that same kind of plot that's been thread since season
Keep
2.
that word, bro. Evolution.
AD said true, but Matt did kill Bullseye. Technically, he almost killed Kingpin. I know Bullseye is alive, but you know what I mean. It's definitely a slow burn. C Baby said Matt also wants so badly to believe that the system is working or that it can work, but as we see in this episode, the system is failing every step of the way. Gio said, yeah, exactly. Leading to a coming back is almost the same storyline. They regressed Matt to build him back up this season, and I get it. I get it's called Born Again, but it's a disservice to the character.
Hold up.
But again, he's not going to come back the same. Like, he's going to have more of that. Like, I think I said before, he's going to have that charisma that he had in the animated the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. When we saw that, like, where it's a little bit more lighthearted, but like at the same time, like, because he's at peace with what and who he is and what he's doing.
He feels sure of himself.
Yeah,
like exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Which he truly has not been the entire time we've seen him. He has never actually been 100% sure of himself
As Daredevil, but
Ever.
the Matt side he had, I feel like was intact when Foggy was around.
The Matt side is fantastic, bro. I love he stays punking that cop, bro. He stays punking that cop, bro. It's so funny to me. Like, he just smiles in his face. He's just like, bro, like, he's like, you got to get more, right? You're going to call more of your boys. And like, I'm like, because I'm watching you. You best not show up with 1, 2, 3. I'm watching all y'all. Like, it's raps, bro. It's raps. Like, fuck out of here.
See. AD said, how y'all feel about not having any action stuff for a couple episodes? I'm fine with it.
I'm fine with it. It's just,
like,
you know,
I think next episode.
These next 2 episodes about to get
live.
It's getting live up in there. Like,
getting
for sure.
real loud.
It's getting active. Like, I'm fine with this. Like, in the middle of the thing, like, it's fine.
A lot of shuffling on the floor.
And Zay Memory said, I think we're also forgetting Matt never actually stopped being Daredevil before in season 3. He actually stops being Matt Murdock in season 3. He doesn't wear a suit. Exactly. So like he's never even had confidence in himself. Like, at the beginning of this season was the first time I ever saw him have like actual confidence in himself and who he is as Matt Murdock. But that required him giving up Daredevil.
That's so crazy.
You know, so
he just,
I think now he has to find that balance.
He's such a he goes up to Shawty and he was just like, hey, good morning. I'm sure you look lovely today. I'm like, yo,
that's crazy, bro. I'm sure you look lovely today, bro. She's like, oh,
yo, she was from she was from Latvia, which is actually a country. And not from, because a lot of people, my boy Charlie got caught, bro. My boy Charlie got Officer Martinez.
No way.
Because from where Dr. Doom, where he's from.
Yeah.
Like, what? Hold on. Because Doom is from, let me make sure I'm not telling y'all some dumb shit.
He's getting Officer Martinez right now.
Ooh, no, I'm not. He's from Latveria. But Latvia is a real country, so everybody was talking about like, oh, we're getting Dr. Doom references.
Confirmed.
Bro, no, Latvia is a real country, like not Latveria, bro. So yeah, a lot of people were getting Officer Martinez, but I'm here breaking news, letting you know it's fake news. Latvia is a real place, so this is not a Dr. Doom reference. Although we did get scroll references in this episode.
We need to change it.
Oh, actually, speaking of that guy,
Tough.
This was a really great writing moment.
Tough.
Because I think
his name was Leroy, right?
In like 15 minutes, you go from being like, yo, this dude is tweaking. Like, shut up.
Yep.
And then that last conversation he had where he's like, man, they'd rather spend, like, they know my situation. They know I'm fucking broke. I'm doing all this. And they would rather spend
5 times more.
5 times more than what it takes to just feed me. Like, and I'm like, damn. I was like, because I was about to be like, yo, like, why are they spending so much time on this dude? And then when they said, and then he said that, I was like, damn, he's actually fucking spinning.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah, and even
then
Matt's sitting there and was
Matt
just like,
"You're right."
But he's also
You're right.
Matt is also realizing that he's like damn, like I'm literally doing all this when I could be doing more.
Right. And again, I think what's, because I know that they've made this about Daredevil's point of view, Kingpin's point of view, and how what's going on with them right now is not allowing them to be their quote unquote darker selves, right? Fisk as the mayor, obviously can't be murdering people, can't be doing X, can't be doing, Y, Z, but he also is just starting to get real sick and tired of all the red tape, of all the, no, you got to go through this, you got to go through that, right? He still, it's crazy. He resisted. He still hasn't killed Adam. By the way, in therapy, like, Queen Pen was bugging. She was like, yo, his hands, bro. I was
like,
vibing with his hands. I'm like, your man's is right there. Like, Ariel missed it. Ariel was knocked out for it, so he didn't get to see it. But she was bugging. And I love how Heather, right? That's Daredevil's girl. That's her name?
Yeah, her name is Heather.
Yeah.
So I love how she approaches her, and she's like, yo, he don't, like, hurt you, does he? Like, little does she know that, huh?
Like, do you feel safe?
Right. But, like, little does she know that, Queen Pen, Vanessa's also can be a little unhinged. But, yeah, we see that Adam's locked up. We see he's having a bigger, heftier meal. He's reverting back to Kingpin. Like, it's not gonna be long before him as the mayor starts to become
too much,
like a lot. It's gonna be a lot. I think what's her name is unfortunately gonna have to take an L, like his advisor.
Yeah.
Right. And I think everything that went on with what's his name as well. Gandolfini's
Daniel.
Yeah. I love how, like, we get, like, he's like chilling with BB and, like, they're just chatting, but, like, she kind of did him dirty. She was just like, but I understand what she's got. Like, she's a reporter. She's trying to report the truth to, like, the New Yorkers. And again, I love her BB report. Like, I love getting the dude talking. He was like, man, like, I'll be a vigilante. I'm old, but if I was younger, like, I would love to have been a vigilante. And I love how they're building up to this whole vigilante stuff. Mm-hmm. So I do think that, again, I've been saying that, I think eventually, like, I do feel like we're probably going to get one more season with Kingpin, and I do feel like he's eventually going to show up in, like, a Spider-Man. Like, who knows if he shows up in Spider-Man 4, but I think it has to be something that can be grounded and make sense for the New York, kind of. And again, if you want to bring back the Defenders, right? Like, you could have Luke Cage running for mayor of New York as well, because that was something we saw him getting into at the end of season 2. I feel like they could do something really cool. I think, to Ariel's point, and someone else had mentioned it about Captain America, even that small little scrolls line, right? Like, isn't it, for someone like Matt, who's a lawyer now, who's just like, yo, that could cause a complication. It had a lot of similarities to Mickey 17 and the complexities of, convicting someone when it's just like, yo, like, but it was my double, you know what I mean? Like, it was my multiple. So it's just like, it has that same vibe where it's like, yo, it could have been a scroll, like, that was impersonating me, like, whatever. So it's very hard to try people in that sense.
Like, imagine, Your Honor, it was a scroll.
Right.
Got him.
So I think, if, to your point, the more I think about it, like, yeah, huge missed opportunity for Brave New World.
That could have been everything. Like, that could have been something with Matt, like, defending people against scrolls. Like, that could have been, like, it could have been cool. It could have been real cool. And then Kingpin using scrolls to do dirty work politically, like, that would have been fire.
Again, like, I don't think Matt's stuff, I don't think Daredevil stuff needs maybe the scrolls to be the central thing. But right, to your point, he's helping people who have been impersonated by scrolls.
Exactly.
And who are now, like, losing, everything. And
it would be,
yeah, but I do like the vigilante angle as well.
Keep the budget, change the plot.
I think maybe if they wanted to bring Fisk in for Spider-Man 4, at the end of this season, they could have Fisk kind of be like, yo, this is like, where it gets to the point where it's like, yo, he has to, like, like he just doesn't want to be mayor like himself. So he just kind of like, and if they wanted to bring Skrulls in, have a Skrull be him as mayor or something.
Oh shit!
I don't know.
That's fire.
Like, and then
That's kinda
Spider-Man gets
fire.
involved. If they wanted to do that.
That's kind of fire. You hear that, Kevin?
You hear that,
Pay me.
Kevin?
Pay me,
You
Kevin.
hear that, Kevin?
Yo,
Donations. Donations.
like that's not bad, bro. But yeah, man. I think because I think a lot of people want to see Kingpin versus Spider-Man. I don't think they bring in Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin into the MCU without doing it. Again, you could start off Spider-Man 4, like the repercussions of Daredevil could lead into that, right? Of him doing all this anti-vigilante stuff. And then in Spider-Man 4, you see him stopping crimes and you see people like go after him, like police, NYPD going after him. You know what I mean? So it's just like, and you know, perhaps he wants to get, again, he could find Daredevil because he knows him as a lawyer, and see if there's anything he can do about it, like to help him, like in case something does happen to him and he gets caught. So I think you could do something really cool with that. I know we've been saying it, but I feel like it's right there. I feel like it's an alley-oop to this, you know, storyline and to continue on. But yes, I do also really enjoy right now what they're doing with Muse, where he's just kind of this background character. We know very, like, here he is, and then he's gone. But it's like, okay, he's going to cause problems. Like, he's going to be trouble for sure. I think I saw something on Twitter that said these next 2 episodes are going to deal with him. And then,
Spoiler.
right, and then maybe, yeah, you know what? I won't say anything.
What?
I won't say anything.
I just assume Punisher's gonna be involved.
Right.
Yeah.
We do get our first Bullseye name drop. Like I think Frank is the first person to actually call him Bullseye. And I know the Discord was chatting.
I'm gonna call you.
I'm gonna call you. Your name's Victor. I'm gonna call you Zaz.
Zaz.
Yo, R.I.P. Vic, bro.
Yo, he's just like, he hits everything he touches. Call him Bullseye.
But I think he's coming back into some form of capacity this season. So you're cool with that, right? Like you would want to see more of Bullseye and him being
that's Matt's Joker right now, bro. Like that.
Right now, yeah. I get.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
right
Like
now,
that's
for sure.
literally his arch nemesis right now, bro. Like,
right, like you kill my bestie, like
yeah, man, that's crazy.
But again, I think it goes to that, like, he got life, right? And it goes to honoring Foggy's memory of him being by the system. So he's like, okay, cool, the system worked to do the certain life. Nah, come on, bro.
He need to be in the dirt,
Come on,
bro. I
bro.
can't wait for Frank to get to
Bro,
work.
that's crazy. You like Batman Begins?
What?
Do you like Batman Begins?
I mean, after the Batman came out, not as much anymore. No.
What a hater, bro. No, you didn't like Batman Begins. Is Buns done?
It's not buns. It's just an 8 out of 10 now.
Wow.
Anyway, as I was saying, though,
you asked me and I'm honest.
That's fine.
You asked
That's
me and I'm
fine.
honest.
That's fine. That's your
I've been feeling
truth.
in my
That's your
city.
truth. We listen and we don't judge. That's your truth. We listen and we don't judge.
That was crazy.
Anyway,
I said what I said.
he's trained with the League of Shadows, right? He's over there. They're like, yo, all right, to honor you, like to make sure that you really about it, you got to execute this dude, right? He's a murderer.
Bet.
Yeah.
Bet.
Goes to ground, right? But like, but the point of Batman, the point of him is teaching. He goes, I'm not an executioner. Like,
But I'll give you a cracked rib and a bruised fucking lung.
I mean, he's at least
the
giving
same
him a.
thing as executing somebody. But
I could give you borderline death though.
that's
I mean-
not borderline death. These people survive from cracked ribs and like it's
and
not the same
severed
thing.
spines.
They survive.
It's just like, yo,
I know, but they'll get out again somehow, and the cycle repeats. I get it.
no, but that's the point. Like, not these motherfuckers. You think that motherfucking the Batman that he fucking was just hammering his face in? You think he's ever gonna step foot outside and do some dumb shit again? Hell no, hell no. And then you know what's gonna happen? He's gonna change his life. He's gonna have a beautiful family. His kids are gonna grow up, and he's gonna look at his kids and be like, guys, Don't ever do that dumb shit. There's this motherfucker that runs around in a bad costume and he will fuck you up. He will fucking, like, he not gonna kill you, but you see the light, and your life changes.
Mine or yours.
But yeah, bro, I like, again, I think you can't penalize it for it being a part of A, Matt being a Catholic, and B, him honoring Foggy's memory of trying to have the system work. You know what I mean? Like,
no, that's cool. He could do that. It's just it doesn't. So like,
right. And again, he's how we said that.
So you're saying it doesn't work?
The system doesn't work, right? Is what you're saying?
It doesn't really work. No.
Oh, the system doesn't work.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we know, but
yeah, now we know.
I think from Matt's point of view, though, it's like, right, so how Kingpin is going back to his dark ways, you see Matt going back to his dark ways, right? He goes upstairs, he's training. Like,
that's dark? Like,
no, but like, no.
Dude is training.
Yo, these are my dark
Junior's
ways,
like,
bro.
Junior goes to the gym.
They're dark.
This is dark, bro.
They're darker half. They're darker half.
I get what you mean, bro. I get what you mean.
That is how to come.
It's just you see the weapon he was using.
No, it's just
that's a mace, bro. Like, he's gonna clap somebody with that.
Maybe not the darker halves, just the part that he's been trying to conceal.
Yeah, to subdue.
Right, but that person that he tries to conceal, as to Ariel's point, breaks ribs, breaks backs. So it's a darker contrast to Matt Murdock, the lawyer. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Come on, you got to give me that, bro.
Yeah.
Sure. Bet. Much love. So I want to do something we haven't done in a while. This IMDb comment is from Juan Gomez Muniz.
Three first names, you know?
6 out of 10. It's just lazy. I have no idea how there's people who have given it a 10. From the beginning, we were all hoping for the actual plot of the show to begging at some point, but it continues to be simply just an absurd documentary of how New York feels about the system and its corruption. Dude is a cop, confirmed. Dude is an NYPD cop, confirmed. But it doesn't connect with any major plot that actually hooked the viewer. Speaking of hook, I do think that Red Hook storyline is leading somewhere, because this is like the third time they've mentioned it, right? That's where Fisk was to, we got to clean this up. We got to do this right. Like, we're doing it.
Yeah.
I think Foggy's client, like Foggy had mentioned it in, obviously in the first 2 seconds before he got clapped, which is like, okay. But so I do think that's leading to something.
That's probably where Muse is up.
But it doesn't connect with any major plot that actually hooked the viewer. They still haven't given us a villain that confronts Matt other than Kingpin trying to be better in the most stupid way. Muse who has been seeing only 2 minutes of screen. Dex, who appeared in the first 10 minutes and in absolutely nothing. This show simply feels lost, like it's a mix of excessive CGI and scenarios that kills the essence of the scenes, an empty plot, actions without consequences like Matt and the two cops fight. It's a shame, but I'm starting to believe that everything that Disney touches, they simply kill it.
Hold that.
Any points y'all want to agree with or no?
Nah, I don't agree with him.
It's harsh, right? A harsh review.
Yeah, like
harsh
he's wilding. Like, this show is not like that at all.
Yeah. 6 out of 10. Boring. I'm bored out of my mind trying to discuss this episode because, frankly,
you get it? Yep, you get it? You get it?
Nothing worth mentioning happens until Frank Castle finally shows up, and even then it's a letdown since there's barely anything substantial involving him either. It feels like the show completely lost the gritty, intense Daredevil vibe we used to love. Hell's Kitchen is supposed to be dark and brutal, but this? It's like they're just churning it out to appease fans without any real passion. And in the process, they've screwed it up. The dark, brooding tone is gone, replaced by something watered down. If they're aiming this at kids now, they should have. Oh, okay.
What?
They should just admit it so we can all stop watching and save ourselves the disappointment. Yeah, buddy.
This is for children?
Definitely not for children.
This show's for kids, bro. What?
Only tricks are, man. This is the last one I will read here. 5 out of 10. 2 different shows. There you go. The first 2 episodes showcase that this show is clearly 2 different shows being put together. And for me, it worked for the most part. However, this episode, the seams are very, very clear. There's a lot of clashing elements here that are thematically disconnected, and it really took me out. Several characters and scenes in this episode are so out of place or just unnecessary to focus on.
Show your work.
There's also a character who appears that made me smile for sure, but his inclusion is so out of the blue and does not contribute to what is already going on. How is it out of the blue? Like, this dude, Matt, literally finds the casing that had his logo on it.
Like, what?
And so he's like, all right, let me go make a trip to my guy real quick because
bro, watch the show like Eunice, bro.
Because of 2 things. 1, this, which he then goes to say it's just fanboys. And then 2, again, to get his approval of like, yo, like, nah, am I wildin'? Am I wildin'?
Like, Frank, I'm bugging. I'm bugging, Frank.
Red. Red.
Let me tell you something.
Red. Come on, Red.
Come
on. I really hope the meddling of these 2 different creative visions are more smooth from this point forward. Yeah, we will see.
I think they will be because didn't they say they scrapped the first 6 episodes?
Yeah, apparently the back half connects a lot more.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. But what are we giving this episode on our personal rating system?
Wavy. I like this one the best.
Ooh, out the gates, my guy. Why? Explain. Elaborate. Show your work.
You know, it's just.
I still love the buildup of him eventually, you know, now that him and Fist are kind of going through the same shit, just in different ways. And obviously the Frank conversation I thought was great. Just his acting is just so good. I know we've talked about it so many times now, but Charlie Cox's acting is insane.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. So yeah, I mean, I just really, really enjoyed this episode. And by the end of it, I was like, oh wait, there wasn't any action in that. Oh well. You know, like that was really good. Like,
how y'all think Brim feels about it so far? Y'all think he's enjoying it?
He's absolutely
Brim has not been here the last 2 weeks. I'm very curious about how he feels about it.
He hates this shit, bro.
You think he hates it? Like, no, sure. Deadass.
The Fist stuff, I know he hates. Are
you just projecting?
I'm just projecting. I'm pretty sure he hates the Punisher scene at the end. Probably. He's like, yo, nothing happened.
Yo, I love how they were like, "Oh, Mr. Mayor, we're gonna do one more song." He's like, "No,
that's fine. That's fine.
I'm out of here."
Fine.
Like, again, it just goes to show he doesn't want to do all that mayor. Like, he just wants to try and get like shit done, and wants to get it done now. He's not used to just not having things be done right away. Mark, what is chat saying about Daredevil here?
Okay, Ariel yapping. I love it. AD said, Pascal said he's always on one every night.
Because I say what I want.
This dude did chatter. His member said judge, jury, executioner. That's what Punisher yells in Marvel Rivals when he uses a special.
Hold that.
AD said broken bones heals. AD said, give me that Punisher special now. Noxus said, he's not going to kill you, but you going to wish you was dead. NJ member said, the point of Punisher is that he makes himself judge, jury, and executioner, and he knows that he's not the hero, and that's why Frank told Matt, I do not have time for your candy-ass hero shit.
Fire.
Candy-ass hero shit.
NJ member said, Ariel's being a wing tonight.
Damn.
AD breaks back, says, Ayo. TC24, this guy cooking. Pascal, TC, you bugging. I'm sorry.
Oh, TC said some crazy shit, right? Yeah, TC has said this is kind of boring, not gonna lie. Some shit like that.
Yeah. Daredevil boring me. I can't even cap, he said.
Yo, speak your truth, bro.
Guys just want a bunch of attention. AD Frank Castle, I'm doing too much. Knox is I'm giving it a 2 out of 10.
Yeah, 2 out of 9.
He said I'm joking. Episode 3 and 4 were double wave back to back for Insane Membrane. TC24 said 5 out of 10. C-Baby said Brim hates it for sure. Larry said wavy. AD said Brim didn't hate the action season episode 1, so I think he's enjoying it so far. Pat said wavy. His A member said, yeah, Fisk isn't there for the pomp and circumstance. He just wants to get to work.
Yep. Yo, Gandolfini was necking him crazy, bro.
OD.
Bro was on his knees, bro. He
was trying to get into the top 5 MCU Glazers.
Yeah. I was just gonna bring that shit up.
He was like, yo, Ebony Maw, hold on, bro.
Yeah,
Hold
not
on.
even MCU, bro. I think like let's look at some of the all-time great Glazers. Desaad was crazy necking, bro.
Crazy.
He was on some, but Ebony Maw was on some other shit, bro, for sure.
Yeah,
like
he told people to be grateful they were about to be killed by
Thanos,
bro. Be grateful you're about to be killed by Thanos. Or the children of Thanos.
You're about to become the children of Thanos.
Homeboy from Harry Potter that be glazing Voldemort.
The guy who's Scabbers.
Yep. Scabbers bum ass.
Scabbers bum.
Yo, but this like Gandolfini's character's getting up there, bro. Bro was like, yo, I don't care, bro. Like what happens, I'm still like, I'm all you, bro. I'm all for you, like dead ass. Like, I don't know if it's gonna end well for my guy or if he's gonna be the new Wesley. Shout out my guy Wesley, bro.
You know how that ended up, but we know.
Yo, Karen was wilding out.
Karen was like, rah, bro.
Sir.
Karen was like.
So you gave it a heat. I'm gonna give.
I didn't give it a heat.
Oh, my fault. My fault, King.
Sublime.
That's hate. You got too much. You think I got hate in my heart? That's hate.
Sublime.
That's hate, bro. I'm giving it a heat. Mark giving it a wavy. We got some of y'all saying what it is. Before we get into Q&A to cap us off.
I wanted to do wing of the week, but
you got a wing of the week. Let's do it. Wing out all week. Let's do it.
So this was on X. You sent a screenshot, and it was probably the dumbest thing I've ever read in my life. I don't even want to say this guy's name because it's just like, but David Santa Clara. This is why Disney is about to lose $300 million. And it's a zoom-in picture of Rachel Zegler's back, and there's some hair on it.
Okay, bro.
You're a wing. You are a wing. I've never seen like anybody actually post shit like this. And it's like, when I saw it, I was actually floored. I know people for some reason they do not like her. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I don't understand it, but they don't like her. And whatever, I guess you don't have to like everybody, but man.
Yeah, the opinions are
You're
out.
zooming in on someone's back hair. You're a wing.
When you probably got a bunch of boogers showing.
Exactly.
Like you probably your earwax is probably all like,
wing, bro. Like,
yo, you know his AirPods are dirty.
Dirty, bro. Never clean them. Never clean the AirPods.
It's just one horrific thing after another. He's just a fucking troll. A dumbass troll. So, and like he's like getting off. It's like, yeah, Rachel Zegler's definitely seen it by now. It's like, yeah, you're a wing, dude. You're actually a wing. Like,
yo, bro, he don't know what a Q-tip is, bro. He don't know what a Q-tip is.
Deal with this shit. And in Junior's screenshot that he sent of the tweet, so it was like somebody replied to it saying Rachel Zegler should have a license to like kick one man a day. I agree.
Like, wait, a guy that just don't deserve it?
Agree.
Like,
it is fucking insane, man. Like, absolutely insane.
It's like, I don't like the way you look. Pa, kick.
So yeah, there's your wing of the week.
Well, thank you for wing of the week, bro.
Bro, wing of the week.
Thank you for wing of the week.
You might be wing of the century, but wing of the week. For sure.
Nah, man, yo, social media, like, it is a very different place than what it was even like a couple years ago, to be honest.
Yo, wing of the week.
But it's been do that one more time. I'm vibing with that.
Wing of the week, bro.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
So that was the first. That was the first segment. Gonna do that every week, guys.
Was it?
rant
I feel
about
like you.
how
I feel
dumb
like you.
some
I feel like
people
you did it on the people that was talking shit about Madam Web being better than Captain America 4.
That's absolutely insane.
Did I say it?
You
Well,
brought
no,
it up
I
at
didn't-
least.
I
You brought
didn't-
it up
I
at
didn't
least.
yeah, I brought it up. I didn't introduce it as Wing of the Week though.
Right.
So-
But either
Wing of the week.
Wing of the week, bro. Wow. Oh no, not wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Wing of the week.
Oh,
Now
wow.
let's do this members only Q&A now.
All right. Yo, you got the Discord pulled up so we get some questions?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, and then y'all can obviously ask in the chat as well. Thank y'all for those who are subscribers or just follow along every Thursday.
Yeah, we
or if
love
this is
you.
your first time here, we really appreciate y'all, man. Do consider a membership, but if not, totally fine. But shout out to our members that
Subscribe,
are
it's
here now with
free.
us. Yes, sir. Subscription is free, and so is hitting the like button, and so is tuning in every Thursday or almost every Thursday. Come
So
through.
Carlos, he said, if you could have any new talent / skill, what would it be, and how would you use it?
Ooh, new talent. Does it have to be like real, like shit that we can do?
Not like a. I think he doesn't mean like a
Yeah.
like a superpower. He means like a something like you can be, you know,
Yeah,
funny. You know, like if you weren't already funny. You know.
got you. So I feel like for me, I wish I was a little bit. We talked about this earlier, right? Where I wish I could be a little bit handier. Like my pops is a very, very handy human being. Like I just feel like he could really just figure his way out of like anything with like a couple of items at his disposal and just figuring a way to do it.
Right guy.
My fiance is the same way. Brim is also very similar in that manner. Very handy dude.
Yeah.
So I wish I could probably be a little bit handier. I can do certain things for sure. Like I'm reliable for sure. But certain things require a little bit more patience, a little bit more time. I really got to dissect it. I really got to read the instructions here, or I'm not building that cabinet. You know what I mean? So that would probably be mine.
I wish I could have like better understanding of time. Like,
what do you mean by that?
So what I mean by that is like I have time anxiety, like really bad time anxiety. When I have to go somewhere, I would rather like I want to get there as early as possible.
You the first one at the party, bro.
Literally,
First one at the function.
Like, and not just going somewhere. It's just like anything. Like I'm planning out my whole day, and it's like I feel like I don't have enough time. And then it's like on the days where I like can somehow just like disconnect from that, and I do everything. I'm like, oh wow, it's only 2 p.m. You know, it's like I had plenty of time to do all this stuff, but I waste so much time thinking about it. So I would say just managing time better. That's a skill.
Get it done, bro. Ariel, you got anything? Yo, Ariel's knocked out.
Anything that I would like learn or try to get into, like for like cameras
Any
and
new
stuff.
talent or skill,
Yeah.
what would it be and how would you use it?
So like I would like if I'm learning something new for like cameras and how to apply it, like instead of just like having to like watch a video or read something, I wish that I could just like read about it and like it immediately be like level 5 of that.
Like you weren't a visual, like you're a visual learner.
Yeah.
You'd rather it be somebody who could just read something and be like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like the limitless
fair.
pill. Like that would be so fire.
I thought of like saying, you know, like being like just having a photographic memory.
Oof,
you know, and shit like that.
so
That would be
tough,
fucking
bro.
sick.
Yo, you know what used to be the worst sometimes when it's just like, you know when you go to a restaurant and then the waiter shows up like no pen, no like nothing to write
he's
on.
just like yeah.
He's like, yeah, what do you? He's like, yo, you don't want to like take a notepad, like a pen and paper? No. Like I got a good memory. Like I got you. Like it's like, yo, buddy, it's like 7 people. Like
That's crazy.
and then guess what happens? Every single
They miss
time?
something.
Always, bro. It's always happened to me in that situation where someone always forgets. It's like, excuse me, yeah, you forgot the fries.
Like if the restaurant they order only one thing, it's just like, bro, come on.
I love restaurant workers though, so I'm not shaming. It's just don't do that if you really can't remember.
AD just wanted Ariel to talk about this. Ryan Coogler combines Ultra Panavision 2761 ratio with IMAX's 1431 ratio on 65 millimeter film in Sinners movie. He said, "We're making choices about when we're using each, and it's an incredible contrast when you see it all together. The whole effort was for the experience to be immersive." What are you thinking?
I'm excited to see Sinners, and I'm sure Ryan cooked with that because I think this is like the budgets for his films have just gone up since he started. So this.
I mean, well, he started pretty high. I mean,
no. I'm talking about from like Fruitvale Station to now.
Oh,
okay, like that. I mean, but geez, man, like with that kind of.
You're excited?
Yeah. I'm gonna be definitely in seats. I'm gonna try to watch it in IMAX if I can. And bro, go watch Sinners. Like cool movies are coming out, especially I guess the new theme that's been in Hollywood recently is the twin stuff. So like pick your favorite twin stuff and go out and see it if you like it. And I'm into it. Yeah, especially with the IMAX stuff. Like that's fire.
Yeah, there's a few things out, guys. Now playing, right? We got Snow White. Rachel's performance was being praised, but Gal Gadot's was not. Understandable. Mickey 17, Novocaine, right? You got doubles again. The Alto Knights with Robert De Niro playing double.
Again, like it's just a bunch of.
Nah, I'm hating.
That's hate.
Yeah, but
that's hate, bro. That's hate. He's doing.
You got
stunts.
Black Bag.
I might watch that this weekend.
Coming up, Minecraft, guys. Any chance Minecraft isn't absolutely ass?
No.
Really?
No chance, bro.
No chance?
Not a chance.
No chance, bro.
Leading with hate.
This shit hitting a Billy?
It's
hitting a Billy though, right?
Yo, if this shit makes anywhere near as much as Brave New World,
Then
bro, change the name.
I don't want to hear anything about box office if this hits $1 billion.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear you talk about the box office anymore.
Who?
You.
Me? Why me?
Because you always bring it up. Like, oh, how much do you think we make? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
If Minecraft hits $1 billion,
bro,
Minecraft's hitting $1 billion.
Yeah, then it just means that it's just like
I think
it doesn't matter.
Me thinks. Yeah, Minecraft. We got Thunderbolts, The Amateur with Rami Malek, Death of the Unicorn, Jenna Ortega and Paul Rudd. So yeah, a lot of good shit coming out, yo. So super exciting stuff. We hope to continue to make more videos on the side. We would love to talk about it on the live stream if everyone can watch, but if not, we typically do want to start doing side videos to just chat about a particular movie that we've seen. We did one for Mickey 17, so please go check that out. Although the 3 people here are the 3 people that watch this, so so what? Oh, was that what was the other question, Mark?
We got a lot more questions.
Cool.
How many more? One more?
Let's do 2 more. Yeah.
All right. So this one's a funny one from Andrew. Wolverine or the Hulk? Who you lasting longer with? I ain't talking about fights. Anyway, the next question. Or do you actually want to answer this?
Yo, you really gonna answer this, bro?
I mean, it's a question.
And he said it, and not in a fight.
Yeah, not in a fight.
Oh, so in an arm wrestle, I'm absolutely beating Wolverine. No, I'm kidding.
Yo.
You're beating him?
Nah,
I think I'll last at least.
Oh
that sounds crazy.
Nah, that's crazy, bro. Nah, there's too many variables. There's too many variables to this question.
If you could body swap with somebody for a day, who would it be?
Body swap with somebody for a day?
Oh, so like Freaky Friday.
Oh, I know one.
Who?
Lamine Yamal.
Damn.
Imagine being that young and being like the fucking shit. Like that's actually crazy. Lamine Yamal from Messi Barcelona. That would be my pick.
That's fire.
I switch with wait, hold on. Let me you go. I gotta get this name right.
I was gonna say my fiance Kayla. I think that'd be fucking hilarious.
What?
I think that would be
yo,
hilarious, bro.
Like a Freaky Friday situation between you two? You
Yeah.
both just swap each other's bodies?
Yeah, I mean, we talk about it all the time. It's like, yo, like if you spent the day in my shoes, like, what does the day look like? So, yo, is
How
that
would
where
I
you
know
got
all
your
about
X tat?
shoes?
Yeah,
Damn, that's fire, and the X is here too.
bro. Yeah, it's One Piece.
Tenant confirmed.
I'd switch with Ichiro Oda, so I could see how One Piece ends. So I could really.
That's a fire.
So
That's
I-
a fire pick, actually.
So I could
Holy shit.
really like gatekeep and just be like, "Oh, y'all have no idea, bro." Bro is 50 years old and like created one of the greatest stories
if we
ever
are doing
Yeah.
if we are doing more like famous people, then me would be Matt Reeves, so I could finish the script. And
Oh my god.
could release.
Yo, JB will put some
finish it in a
bullshit at the
day.
end
Or
of the script just so it could be done.
You're gonna finish it in a day, bro. You're not finishing shit, bro.
Or Jay Gunna, so I could hashtag restore the Snyderverse, hashtag release the air cut, hashtag
you
release
restore
the
the Snyderverse like he quit?
Schumacher cut, hashtag release the Batgirl film.
That doesn't exist.
Yes, it does, bro. They just released some footage on
They
it.
wrote it off for taxes, bro. It's a tax write-off.
Hashtag
Anyway.
release Coyote versus Acme. Nah, I'm
Yeah.
hating. I'm hating. Lead with hate. Lead with hate.
So that's it. We can answer a lot of these others, next week.
Do one more. Do one more. Do one more.
All right. If you could, I already asked one for Carlos. Isaiah Member said, "Is there something from your childhood you missed out on, like a toy or a food product that only existed for a limited time? You wish you could go back and be able to have."
What a fucking
great
dope question, bro.
Sock and boppers.
Ah,
I never had that. I had Hulk hands, but not sock and boppers.
that's a great question.
That is a great fucking
What
question.
food would fit that category?
I mean, for toys, I count video games. I never had an N64, so I'll count that in.
I mean, you could still get it.
Yeah, that's true.
Only existed for a limited time.
Yeah, limited time though. That's what's like crazy to
Sock
me.
and boppers for sure.
But you know what's crazy? Like, I have never had an Xbox. I know it's not limited time, but it's just like I've never had an Xbox.
Oh,
Like,
what about-
that is
Do
such a
you
foreign.
wish you-
An Xbox is such a foreign concept to me.
Do you wish you could?
Not really, no.
Or, all right, so then that doesn't answer the question.
I know. Let me. What are some things like name me some things when you were growing up?
Oh, yeah, that still exists. What? Oh, that's funny.
I mean that as though.
I kind of want to answer that next week. I have to think about that.
All right, so yo,
I'll ask
one
this instead.
more.
If you could bring back a canceled TV show or movie, or one that was canceled in production, which would it be?
Mindhunter.
Just bring back Mindhunter and get them
Yo,
a
we all have
cinematographer
the
that
same
can
answer.
film car
We
scenes
all have
outside.
the same answer.
God bless you with the hiccup.
Thanks.
Hashtag restore the Snyderverse. Hashtag release the air cut. Hashtag release the Schumacher cut. Hashtag release the Batgirl film. Hashtag release Coyote versus Acme.
No, really, just Mindhunter. That's all. That's the only answer you need.
I
to
agree. And just
Mindhunter.
and just
it's
like
too fucking good.
and if you need help filming scenes in cars, like just ask me, bro.
Oh my
I'll come by
God,
and help
bro.
out.
What about
Leave it
another?
alone.
What about another like Santa Claus movie or something?
No,
Like with Tim Allen returning.
no, thank you.
Why not?
I don't care for
I'm
that.
Good.
That
good.
why? What's wrong with y'all?
Not missing that at all.
'Cause
I
it's
already
March.
we already have plenty of cool Christmas movies like Nosferatu, Iron Man 3, The Nice Guys.
Yo, hot take, bro.
What?
As hot as my breath right now. Hot take.
that's Brim's mic.
What? But they said I always wanted moon shoes. What the fuck is moon shoes?
Moon shoes.
Moon
You could still
shoes.
get moon shoes.
What the fuck?
Yo.
You can still get
Shoes you
those.
could go to. Yo,
Trampoline-like springs. They were
I
build as
got
many
it.
trampolines on your feet.
I got
That's
it.
kind of tough.
Heelys, bro.
You can still get Heelys. You
Heelys,
can
bro.
still get Heelys.
You can still get Heelys.
still
Nah,
get
I'm
Heelys.
pulling up with Heelys, bro.
Like
it's a
Usher?
wrap. It's a wrap for y'all.
Heelys for I just typed in Heelys. They said Heelys for adults.
Yo, Heelys were were the shit,
Nah,
bro. My boy let me
that's
try them
so
once. I was like,
funny.
yo, but I was never a skater, bro. I was never a skater boy. I was on my bike shit and I was
Yeah, I'm
on
gonna go
my
Heelys,
scooter.
even though I know technically we can still get them, but Heelys.
Yeah, limited time
Always
because I'm not
wanted
getting it. It's just like Power Rangers, bro. For me, it was a limited time. Now that shit is buns. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm just, yo, chill. Y'all don't get at me like that. Like I'm just playing. I'm
Right,
just
like-
stirring
like
up the pot.
WWE.
Yo, but can y'all, my hot take before we wrap up.
Mm.
Nosferatu, once you really deep it, bro, like it was tight mid.
I'm cutting your mic.
Yo, no.
Oh god. All right, we're good.
Tip.
Ready?
No.
Guys, we love y'all so much. Happy Thursday night. Happy Friday. Enjoy the weekend. We will see you next week to talk about more Daredevil. Again, 2 episodes. Hopefully, Brimmy Boy. Hopefully, we will not be brimless. No one likes a brimless cap. Hopefully, Hollywood will join us again. So we can
Bollywood.
have everybody. Bollywood. We need Bollywood back, baby.
That's crazy.
But we love y'all so much, man.
He's not even Indian.
No one assume you assume that. Nobody said nothing about Eunice being Bollywood, like being Indian. Like that's just some racist shit. To really come on, man. We was wrapping up so nicely, and you just got a boom racism. Gotta love it.
Racism.
We love y'all so much, man. We'll see y'all next week. Come through and chill.
Peace.
Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you next week. And in the meantime,